welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a really quick informal video today about the Skyliner incident that happened yesterday. So Saturday, October 4th? 5th. Saturday, October 5th. So last night, it sounds like the Skyliner at the Riviera Skyliner stop had an unplanned shutdown. So they were just kind of paused for a while. And then some people are saying there was like a crash between cars, but that's not really accurate from what I've seen. It's actually a crushing of some of the cars. And I don't think anybody was...
Cars definitely collided. There's like picture evidence of that.
But that kind of, to me, crash kind of implies
like one came flying in and smacked the rest of them.
I think we'll see if we can put in some pictures.
I'll put in a picture here.
But they more or less just, from people who were on them, they said it wasn't a crash, it was a crushing. Anyway, so it is now down. It took like up to 3 hours, I think they said, for everybody to be evacuated. The Skyliner is now down indefinitely, which means they do not know when it is going to be back up. I cannot be more disappointed. I don't think there's anybody more disappointed than me, because we are staying at Caribbean Beach in a couple of weeks, specifically for the reason that I wanted to use the Skyliner as a mode of transportation, so I can let you guys know how it is and get a really good idea, not just riding it just like one way for the sake of just trying it out. I didn't really have an interest in personally staying at Caribbean Beach because I know that I really love Riverside and French Quarter, so I'm staying there just for the Skyliner. So we're gonna hope that it's up and running so I don't have to throw a tantrum.
Yeah, and who knows? I mean, it could be... I was just looking at this. Somebody just put a poll out on Twitter. Poll, the Skyliner will open this week, this month, before Christmas, or 2020? Don't know.
It was open like a week, and then this happened.
Right.
So that's really, really disappointing. We did get a good look at the emergency packs, which are stored in the benches.
Yeah, I was going to say, so watching Twitter during this yesterday was super interesting. So I happened to see that this happened... I think on Facebook when I was scrolling through my feed, and I think Blog Mickey had posted about it. And then just out of curiosity, I started going on Twitter and looking at what people were posting, and they had the picture of the cars like crushed together. And then they had people opening the emergency packs and taking pictures of that. And I'm trying to find one right now. But basically, and I'll put in a picture, but basically the emergency packs had what? Like bags
of water.
Like it said emergency water.
A tiny notebook that ironically said universal.
Yep. And...
Oh, you have to take a lot of drinks of water, because one of the mean comments that I got was that I need to drink more water because my lips and mouth make too much smacking.
Are you serious? Don't comment stupid stuff, people. Here's a picture. This is for you, whoever said that. What is that?
I hope you feel better.
There's like a whistle or something.
Could be. That could be a whistle. Like on the door. Like in Titanic, when Kate Winslet is on the door. That's a puke bag.
A puke bag, okay.
Or an emesis bag, if you want to be correct. There are no chalk.
Is that the bag itself? Like the
hang on.
Yeah.
When my boss texted me this picture, and she said that they told people where the emergency packs were, I said, what did I say? Is there chocolate in a tampon? Because if not, this is not an emergency pack for women. I mean, 3 hours? Just give me some chocolate and I'll be fine.
Right. So... The Skyliner has windows and doors, but is 100 feet up, leaving you this chilling challenge to find a way out.
Haunted Mansion.
Yep.
So it's really disappointing. Obviously, this isn't ideal. You can't place blame on anybody yet. I mean, once blame is, I'll place the blame once you're able to. At this point, you can't.
Yeah, we don't.
They tested this so many times. It had been running
like,
for months.
Yeah, I feel like one of the things about the Skyliner that I noticed is that it seemed like it was completed a long time ago and has just been going through testing for a long time now.
We were there at least... Were they testing it last Christmas when we were there? Possibly. For sure when we were there in February.
Yeah, for sure when we were there in February, there were cars, we saw cars.
So they had at least 6 months, at least 7 months of testing.
They were wrapped at the time.
Yes. They were wrapped at the time, but they had at least 7 months of testing.
Yeah.
Surely this didn't happen in the testing, because Disney is, it wouldn't be uncommon for them to delay the opening. I'm sure they would have delayed the opening, to fix an incident like this. Oh, something we should say. I was kind of joking. I made a noise. I was kind of joking.
Who said that? I'm gonna look through your comments.
I have to go to the bathroom so badly now because look at it. This was full. I'm gonna get water poisoning. I hope you're happy. So what was I saying? You got me all distracted. They got me all distracted.
I'm looking at
yes.
comments.
So I was joking. It's not approved. I was joking that they'll probably give people fast passes because Disney tends to do that. If something goes wrong, they'll give you a fast pass for like anything, that you can use it for anything, kind of as a sorry this happened. But what you found online was that, what did they get? 4-day park hopper passes in like $200.
And a $200 gift card. That's what I saw on Twitter. Samantha Lee, drink some water so you're not sucking in and smacking so much with your mouth. Why would you even? Why? Why do you waste your time? Anyway.
I guess now would be a really good time to point out that
comment deleted.
Because I can't handle reading these comments. I don't see any of them. He approves them. I just saw these like on accident. So if you're gonna say something that's, like unnecessarily rude, just don't even waste your time, because I'm probably not going to see it, unless it's a freak accident like this, and it certainly will not get published. So
I just deleted it.
Point of the video.
I'm a little distracted now.
The point of the video. Skyliner broke down. There was a crushing. It was at the Riviera station. And I was kind of wondering if this might get fixed sooner, because the Riviera isn't open yet. It's not opening until December, unless it's like if it's a system-wide problem, or if it's something that just malfunctioned at that station so that maybe other parts of the line will work. Unclear. Guests were trapped up to 3 hours. People were going through the car. A cast member was going through the car, like doing Disney trivia to try and entertain them. And
yeah, I think my takeaways were the evacuation process is super slow. Like they would bring like a cherry picker up from a fire truck kind of thing. And what I read on Twitter was they were evacuating people 2 at a time. Then they'd bring it down, and then they'd get the next 2. And a Skyliner car has a capacity of 10. So that was going to take a long time. They eventually were able to get like the one gondola that caused all this off of the line, and then slowly move the line through so that people were
could
evacuated
get out at the stations.
Through the stations. And so had that not happened, like people on Twitter were like, this is literally going to take all night. Like we probably will be here till morning based on the pace that we're seeing this happen. And my other takeaway then would be go to the bathroom.
I was just going to say that.
Skyliner.
Any kind of transportation, if something happens like on a monorail where anything, there's a situation with a bus broke down and people had to stop on the side of the road and you had to wait for another one to pick you up. Of course, that didn't take 3 hours, but adults, this isn't just for kids. Pee before you go, no matter what. There was no commode in that little emergency pack, and then you don't want to smack your lips, so then you have to drink water. I'm just saying.
Don't sneak peeks at the unapproved comments anymore.
Oh, I wasn't even looking at that, actually.
You're pounding the water.
Oh, you mean like in the future?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't know when the Skyliner will be back up. I'm bummed.
Yep, hopefully soon. But
hopefully soon. Nothing we can do about it, unfortunately.
That's the news.
All the news you can use, as they say.
It was just interesting seeing that last night, since the Skyliner had just opened.
I think that's why it took so long too, though. Maybe they don't have their process really down pat for evacuations. I'm sure they had a plan.
I saw articles too, though, that they were practicing the evacuation process.
And this is what they came up with?
Yep.
This is what's ideal. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they expected them to.
And then some of it's over like water, so they have like this special like rescue boat with a thing that they use that's parked at Art of Animation, and I don't think they had to use that last night because I think it's a different line. I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with the Skyliner lines. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong.
Little salty. So yeah, go to the bathroom, bring your own supply of chocolate. You're not getting it in the emergency kit if you need it. But there is an air sick bag in there, or an emesis bag if you need that.
What's emesis?
Puke.
Who calls it I've never
I
heard
work
that in
in
my
medicine.
life. And it's called emesis?
Yes.
Like I'm going to emesis on the...
No, it's not a verb.
Look at the pile of emesis? Or puddle?
Okay, we'll work on that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.